Former President Jimmy Carter died on Sunday, December 29th. He was 100. Carter's son confirmed the late president's death to the Washington Post, noting he died at his home in Georgia. After a series of short hospital stays, former U.S. President Jimmy Carter today decided to spend his remaining time at home with his family and receive hospice care instead of additional medical intervention. The statement read, "He has the full support of his family and his medical team." 9 months later, Rosalind also began end-of-life care. The Carter Center confirmed on November 19, 2023, that she had peacefully died at the age of 96. The politician battled numerous health issues in the final years of his life. He announced in December 2015 that he was cancer-free, months after metastatic melanoma spread throughout his body, including to his brain. 3.5 years later, he underwent surgery for a broken hip. Jimmy suffered 2 more falls at his Georgia home in October 2019. Despite having to get 14 stitches above his left eye as a result of the first fall, he traveled to Nashville to work with Habitat for Humanity volunteers and helped build a home. In November 2019, he was admitted to Emory University Hospital in Atlanta to undergo a procedure to relieve pressure on his brain caused by bleeding due to his recent falls. Jimmy, who was the first U.S. president to be born in a hospital, grew up in Plains, Georgia, with 3 siblings, Gloria, Ruth, and Billy Carter. He studied at Georgia Southwestern College and the Georgia Institute of Technology before being admitted to the Naval Academy in 1943. He met Rosalind, who had been friends with his sister Ruth, while attending the academy. The couple married in 1946 after Jimmy's graduation. He later became a member of the U.S. Navy in the submarine program before leaving active duty in 1953 to take over his family's peanut business in Georgia in the wake of his father's death. As an active member of the Democratic Party, Jimmy decided to run for office in the early 1960s. He served in the Georgia State Senate from 1963 to 1967. 3 years later, he was elected governor. During that time, the civil rights activist and evangelical Christian was not widely known outside of his home state. However, he managed to secure a nomination in the 1976 presidential election and went on to defeat incumbent Republican President Gerald Ford to become the 39th President of the United States.